All right, guys, I'm here at Target. I'm gonna show you how to eat animal-based at Target. Come along with me for this grocery haul. What's interesting about this is that there's Targets everywhere. You know someone, you live near a Target, so you can eat animal-based anywhere. Let's go see how to do it at Target. Let's go. All right, let's go find some meat. First things first, not bad. 100% grass-fed beef, organic at Target. Take it. Even at Target, you can get grass-fed beef. $7.49 a pound, not bad. So grass-fed beef, check. They've also got non-grass-fed beef, 2 pounds for $12. That's about $6 a pound for regular beef and only about $1.50 more for grass-fed beef. Actually, they got some eggs right here. Look at this. You got organic pasture-raised eggs. That's great. I'm stoked about pasture-raised eggs. Organic, no pesticides. Chickens get a lot of room to range, so even at Target, you can get organic pasture-raised eggs. Not bad, we're doing good so far. As we go by the Lunchables, I'm reminded that somehow these became accepted snacks in schools. Recently, there was a big kerfuffle about Lunchables. You guys, if you're watching this and feeding your kids Lunchables, we need to talk. This is not appropriate food for kids. This is garbage food for kids. And when we feed kids garbage, they have bad behavior, they're always hungry, they're malnourished. Not good food for kids. Let's keep walking. I'm not a huge fan of deli meats. I used to love these when I was a kid, but I don't love deli meats. A lot of these have carrageenan, which is a sulfated polysaccharide from algae. It probably is inflammatory and irritating for the gut. So not a fan of those. Would rather just have steaks or ground beef. That's what's up. I guess we're gonna pass some fruit here. Let's see what they got on the way to the cheese. A little limited on organic produce, but I can get organic apples, even at Target. I don't do potatoes, but they've got organic potatoes. If you can tolerate potatoes, awesome. I don't feel awesome when I do white potatoes. I love grapes, but I would not eat grapes that are not organic. Grapes have a lot of pesticides, so definitely no conventional grapes. I freaking love cherries, but again, massive amount of pesticides on those, would not eat those. Doesn't look like they have organic bananas, but they've got bananas, so I'll do that. They're not gonna be as good as bananas from Costa Rica, but it's okay. Navel oranges, again, not organic, but it's fruit, it's good. I got some Red Bull over here. Maybe we should just get some energy drinks. No, why would you even need an energy drink? I don't get it. I think it's just like this is more of the borrowing tomorrow's happiness today. If you don't have energy, improve the quality of your diet. Don't use Band-Aids. Don't use crutches like energy drinks. There's no unique vitamins in Red Bull that you're missing that are causing you not to have energy, although Red Bull does contain taurine, a substance found in meat, which has been associated with longevity, but I'm not a fan of energy drinks, guys. That is just an empty hole. You just get deeper and deeper. I've actually got some organic strawberries, which is rad, because I do not eat strawberries that are conventional. A lot of pesticides there. So any of the berries also, only gonna eat those organic, but they've got organic blueberries and organic strawberries. Rad, we're doing good. We're still looking for cheese. I gotta look. I used to love Eggo waffles when I was a kid. Chocolatey chip. I'm sure these things taste amazing, and then you feel like absolute garbage afterwards. Flour. They have to put a bunch of vitamins in there because there's no vitamins actually in the flour. In case you didn't know, folic acid is not a naturally occurring form of folate. Folic acid is a synthetic form of folate that your body has to convert into dihydrofolate or tetrahydrofolate. And your enzyme that does that, which is called dihydrofolate reductase, gets saturated at about 225 micrograms of folic acid. Any extra folic acid floats around in your body as free folic acid and can cause problems, potentially blocking folate receptors. So you do not want to eat foods with folic acid, and you do not want to take supplements with folic acid. This also has soybean oil, palm kernel oil, canola and or cottonseed oil. So 4 different types of seed oils. These were doing me no favors when I was a kid. I think there's actually a decent way. I mean, if you really want to eat waffles, you can actually make waffles out of meat and eggs and bananas. You don't even need flour. There are ways to make these foods. I'm a huge fan of honey and maple syrup, so you could definitely make waffles, just not like that. They don't have raw milk here. They've got organic milk. They've got milk that says it's grass-fed and organic, so I don't like this kind of milk. I find that I get a little sensitive to pasteurized milk in terms of my eczema, but if you want to drink milk and you can't find raw milk, an organic grass-fed milk would be great, or look for a raw cheese, but I'm still on the search for cheese. Oh boy, my search for cheese took me down the candy aisle. Nothing great in here. Things I used to like as a kid that probably made me jittery and irritable. If you ever want to see something gross, look at like what's in microwave popcorn. This stuff is nasty. Let's look at Pop Secret. Oh boy. Ingredients: palm oil, so it's got seed oils and natural flavor. I can only imagine what kind of nasty stuff is in the Pop Secret movie theater butter natural flavor. If you actually look at what movie theaters use to make their butter, it's basically liquid seed oils and artificial flavors. It's absolutely freaking gross. Look at the ingredients here: beef, pork, chicken, not so bad so far, but then you get textured soy protein, corn syrup, salt, natural flavors, probably not great, dextrose, more sugar, paprika, hydrolyzed soy protein, more soy protein, maltodextrin, lactic acid, which they use as a preservative, barley malt extract, citric acid, soy lecithin, and sodium nitrite. Because they are cooked, they have to use a bunch of nitrite. So that's a lot of ingredients in Slim Jim. Compare that collection of garbage and semi-garbage to the best meat sticks on the planet. So proud of what we made here, guys. Look at the ingredients in our Lineage meat sticks: grass-fed, grass-finished beef, regeneratively raised, liver and heart, the only beef stick on the market with those. Look at our ingredients versus Slim Jim ingredients. Grass-fed beef, heart, vinegar, liver, sea salt, beef collagen casing. That is it. That is all that we use to make these guys. There's no meat stick on the planet that includes higher quality ingredients than Lineage. There's some meat sticks here that are okay. I mean, there's definitely some meat sticks here that are made with grass-fed beef, but every beef stick here is going to be cooked and cured, which means they all have celery powder, which is nitrites and nitrates, and lactic acid, preservatives that we didn't want to use in Lineage, so we don't use any of that stuff in our meat sticks. I think if you try these, you're going to be stoked, but these are the best meat sticks around. Let me show you guys what they look like. They don't sell these here, but maybe they will eventually. So that is a beautiful Lineage meat stick. 64 grams of protein per bag. Super stoked about what we're building here, guys. Proud of it. Try them out. People sometimes ask me what I think of kombucha. I don't know, I think it's kind of overrated. It's okay. I don't think it's anything too special, but if it doesn't bother your gut, maybe, but I'm not a huge fan of kombucha. I'm not a fan of peanut butter either. Peanuts are a bean, even beans are seeds. When you grind them up, they're gonna be oxidized. These mainstream peanut butters could even have hydrogenated oils in them, but the peanut oil is a seed oil and it's gonna get oxidized over time. I used to love peanut butter as a kid. It's not doing any of us any favors. It's also full of mold toxins. We'll leave it alone, guys. Okay, cool. Found something good. They've got, oh, I broke Target. They've got an organic honey, and this was organic and raw, so that's pretty cool. I would prefer that it were in glass, but you can get organic and raw honey even at Target. Let's keep going. I used to eat a lot of tuna when I was in college. Cheap, but if you look, there's a lot of mercury and heavy metals in here for sure. And all of these cans are lined with plastic that has BPA in it. So all the BPA, all the xenoestrogens, all the potential endocrine disruptors leak into the tuna, and you're getting them in here. So you're getting endocrine disruptors, hormone disruptors, BPA, BPS, BPE, and heavy metals in here. Yeah, leave it for my college days. We're still looking for cheese. All right, I found the cheese. I'm not sure Target's gonna have much for me here. I prefer raw cheese. In most grocery stores, maybe not Target, you can find raw cheese, even when you can't find raw milk. A lot of states in the United States, raw milk is illegal to sell direct to consumers, though you can find it through farms. But let's take a look. I think all of the cheese here at Target is pasteurized, which means they heat the milk. The problem with that is it changes the conformation of the proteins in the milk and the cheese, potentially the whey protein. That can be more immunogenic for people. I don't feel as good when I eat pasteurized cheese. Yeah, Target is not winning in the cheese aisle, especially not the plant-based cheese. We're gonna skip that. My favorite type of cheese is either mozzarella or a sharp cheddar. So maybe I could be tempted to get them if they weren't raw, but I'm gonna pass for now. So I think that's the end of my Target grocery haul. There's some good stuff in here, look. Got a bunch of organic fruit. We've got some bananas, some oranges, some avocado. We've got some organic butter. We got the Lineage meat sticks that I brought. Organic pasture-raised eggs, raw organic honey, and grass-fed organic meat. You could eat exclusively at Target and be a super healthy, thriving human, no matter whether you're a man or a woman. So yes, an animal-based diet of meat, organs, fruit, honey, and raw dairy is intentional, but you can eat this way with pretty high quality foods at any grocery store, anywhere in the US, and that's what I think is cool about it. So in case you're new to the concept of an animal-based diet, my idea with this is that meat and organs are the most nutrient-rich foods on the planet. I do eat chicken and fish sometimes, but I'm looking for higher quality than I'm probably gonna be able to find at Target. I find fruit, honey, maple syrup, raw dairy to be good sources of carbohydrates. I sometimes have tried eating rice or potatoes in the past, but I don't feel great with those. If you do okay with those, okay, fine, but they're not my favorites. Vegetables are something I'm not a huge fan of. Again, if you like vegetables and you can thrive eating vegetables, you don't have autoimmune issues or gut issues, knock yourself out. What I've seen over the years is that a lot of people feel better when they cut vegetables out of their diet. Some people feel better when they cut rice out of their diet or potatoes. So see what works for you, but I think an animal-based diet, these kind of foods, fruit, honey, milk, raw if you can get it, meat, organs, no organs here, but we'll work on that. We got some organs and Lineage meat sticks, eggs, butter. These kind of foods can form the center of any healthy human diet. These are the most nutrient-rich, least toxic foods on the planet. And this is why I thought the idea of an animal-based diet would be helpful for people, a foundation to build on and then add things in based on what you tolerate. But the overarching idea here is that so many humans are told that their depression, that their anxiety, that their autoimmune conditions, whether it's skin conditions like eczema or psoriasis, I had bad eczema, that their gut conditions like inflammatory bowel disease, ulcerative colitis, Crohn's, autoimmune conditions like rheumatoid arthritis, thyroid disease. We are told that these things are not fixable, that they're incurable, and that they're definitely not related to the food we're eating. But in my experience with hundreds of people personally and thousands of people online says differently. So what I hope to communicate to people is the idea that if you are suffering, improving the quality of your diet will reverse, improve, significantly change the course of your life and improve the quality of your life. So that's what I think. And even at Target, you can get good foods. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, share with someone who could benefit. Check Lineage Provisions out for the best meat sticks on the planet, lineageprovisions.com. See you guys in the next video.